Greetings, badasses. How's it going? My name is Julia Lynn. This is the fucking yoga company, Yoga for the Rest of Us. This is actually fucking yoga. We are, sorry, let me start my stopwatch. We are going to chill the fuck out because I desperately need to chill the fuck out. I don't know about y'all, but I'm super tired of banks. I'm super tired of piss poor customer service. I am and then I got another weird, just had a weird week of customer service interaction. I'm going to change the angle of this camera just a skosh. Sorry, I'm still learning the ins and outs of the camera. And I will tell you that my camera is one of my issues. I have to send it back. It keeps stopping randomly. And I've lost some videos. And here's my recommendation for you. If you're thinking about purchasing something, anything, large ticket, right? Google bugs. Like what's wrong? What happens wrong with this thing? Because I looked up a bunch of reviews for this camera. Everybody was oohing and ahhing about it. It's great. It's the best thing, blah, blah, blah. Here's all the things. I did all the tutorials. I was looking up how to make it work. And not once did anybody say, hey, sometimes it just randomly shuts off every 5 seconds. You turn it on and it shuts off. Until it started happening to me and I Googled that, turns out a lot of people have this problem. And everybody who has had this problem has been told, if you're within the 30-day the replacement window, do it. Fill out the paperwork, send it back. Because something happened to it in shipping, or, right, that it got damaged. Which is all fine and good. I have already spent hours and hours and hours on the phone with, I'm going to shit all over Security Service Federal Credit Union, who has the worst customer service. The customer service people are not the problem. It's their system. Anyway. This camera company, DJI, is right up there because I said, well, at this point, I've had it for 3 days, right? Can I just return it? And they said, oh no, you opened it, you used it, it's now used. You can't return it. But we'll replace it. You have to mail it back. When you mail it back, we're going to try and recreate what happened, and we're going to look and evaluate and see if it's actually working the way you say it's working. And then we might replace it. This was not a cheap camera, people. And so I'm tired. I'm tired of corporations. I'm tired of fascists and oligarchs. I'm tired of the big, beautiful fucking bill that is going to give, $400,000 back to billionaires and charge people who are barely living above the poverty line an extra $1,000 a month. That's what it's going to cost them. It's fucking bullshit, people. And you've got to get on with your reps. It passed House by 1 vote. If you live in a Republican county and your rep voted for that, you need to get them out. Anyway, I'm mad. I'm mad today. So I need to chill the fuck out. So that's what we're going to do. Comfortable seated position. I was going to not even rant, but I can't help it. Legs extended. I'm sitting on a blanket. This is staff pose. Pretty accessible. If you're feeling that low back twinge or you're feeling your hamstrings, go ahead and tuck a bolster or a blanket underneath the back of your knees. One leg out, one leg in. Modified Z-sit. Also, I'm listening to yoga, chill the fuck out playlist B, I think. If you want to, that's on Spotify. My profile on Spotify is TheEffing yoga, because you can't swear. I'm double checking. Okay, I'm still getting video. Anyway, modified Z-sit. This is a pretty lovely one, and you can control the strength of the adductor stretch and the hip flexor stretch by changing the angle of your leg. If you want to sit out, right? The wider the angle, the more you're going to get that stretch. Maybe even a little hammy in there. Or you can join me in comfortable seated position. This is not crisscross applesauce. This is not fucking lotus pose. It is comfortable seated position. Both of my legs are in parallel on the mat. If your knees are very high, grab a couple of towels, roll them up, and let your legs relax. Grab a couple of throw pillows. I'm a pillow addict. Apparently that's in my genes. And support your legs. That's what I'm saying. So you can relax into this one. We're going to pull our attention and awareness from the external to the internal, taking a scan of the body, checking in, state and quality of the physical form. How you feeling? How are you feeling? I'm feeling massive amounts of rage and frustration. But I'm working on letting it go. So I want to take it, that energy, and let it pass through me and release it. Because if I hang on to it, it's going to, it is going to creep in there. It's an anchor. Let's move that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking and check in. What are you going on about today? Like, what's spinning around? I don't know what the week you've had look like. I don't know what's creeping up on you for the week ahead. I want you to think about those things and notice the energy that's going on in your mind. And then I want you to slide all of that stuff off to the side and take that energy down. Let's create a nice, clear, open field of thought for the practice. We want to anchor our silence, and then we're moving that silence to the breath. So we want to be in the breath, in the body, and on the mat. And everything else can, fuck off. Moving that awareness in more deeply into the breath, we want to inhale, increase the length of inhale, and then match the length of exhale to that. This doesn't have to be a powerful breath. We're trying to chill the fuck out. So, no Darth Vader breathing. You don't have to Viper breathe. I just want you to lengthen the breath a little bit, right? And match the length of inhale to the length of exhale, creating a balanced rhythm that we'll work with as we move through the flow today. Wherever you are at in that length and balance of breath, let's exhale all the air out of the lungs, reaching our fingertips down towards the floor. Connect the next inhale to a sweep of the arms toward the ceiling. And then exhale, releasing fingertips down toward the floor. If you're running out of breath mid-sweep, just take a sip of air and continue. If you're running out of the exhale, take a sip of air and continue. We're going to take lateral extension. I'm going to take the left arm down. Nice big reach up toward the ceiling. So this is not this, okay? I want you to shrug the shoulder away from the ear and then reach that arm up toward the ceiling. And now you can take a little extra tilt. Inhaling up. And exhaling. Oh my goodness gracious me. Still working on that left side. Nice big inhale. Let's do that 2 more times. I did all of the porch pots, the east porch pots yesterday. A bunch of annuals. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because they're just annuals, but they just make it, lovely. Today I'm going to go around the farm and check out everything that died and has not come back yet. And then I'm going to move gravel. Haven't been able to do that. Sorry, my day's creeping into my brain. I'm going to slide all of that off to the side. Inhaling up. Let's take a forward fold. Tucking the chin. Coming on down. Resting on the forearms. Could be knees, calves, ankles, block, or floor. Wiggle the toes. Unclench the teeth. Let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth. Walking those hands back. Let's take an inhale toward the ceiling. Releasing the hands down toward the hips. Resting the hands to the back of the hips. Bowing the chin forward. Let's take that semicircle. Tilting an ear over to one shoulder. Oh. Slowly tucking the chin down. I want you to notice anywhere you feel, right there. A moment where you have to hold and take a deep breath. Let's just go ahead and give yourself that. Son of a gun. Bowing the chin forward, let's trace the fingertips around the front of the body and slowly stack cervical spine. We're going to change the placement of the legs. So if you're in staff pose, stay right there. If you're in one of the other two positions, we're just swapping those legs out. Little rock side to side. Taking the fingertips right behind the ears. I'm just touching. I want you to inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Exhale, wrap the head, elbows around the head and take your half C curve. Inhaling, squeeze back with the shoulder blades. And exhaling. Sorry, I don't have my mic set up because I have to send the whole package back. Everything I ordered has to be in that box, which is also ridiculous. Nice big inhale up. Reach the ceiling. Let's take our forward fold. Little rock side to side. Wiggle the fingers. Nope. Wiggle the toes. Relax the feet. Unclench the teeth. Walking the hands back. Let's take a stretch up to the ceiling. Nice big reach. And release those hands to the hips. Let's bow the chin. I'm going to be talking mobility, people. I don't want to talk flexibility anymore. I mean, yes, we want to find more flexibility in our body. We want to help increase that. Flexibility is not a fixed condition. You might be tight. You might have large muscle mass. All of those things are true. You might do a lot of repetitive action, repetitive motion that creates tightness, but it's not permanent. Flexibility is not, it's not like brown eyes or blue, it's changeable. Well, I guess brown eyes are changeable too. Flexibility is fluid. Bow the chin forward, trace the fingertips around the front of the body, and slowly stack cervical spine. We're going to move to hands and knees. I'm going to pad my knees with a blanket. And it's important to remember that it's about mobility and longevity. But when people say, I can't do yoga because I'm too tight, that's the whole point of fucking yoga. Too tight is not a permanent condition. Too tight is an unwillingness to be flexible of thinking and try something that will improve your overall mobility and longevity. All right, that's my lecture for the day. I'm patting my knees with a blanket, moving to Hands and knees. We don't do 90 degrees in the fucking yoga company. We move the heels of those hands out in front of the body, half to a full palm's length. I am going to be using this block to keep my shins in parallel. I'm working this hip flexor stuff. If you want to know how that feels, just roll up a towel or grab a pillow and tuck it there. It doesn't have to be a block. 90 degrees. Move them out a full palm's length. Soften the elbows. Move your elbows toward, or the outside of your edge of your hand toward the edge of the mat. Let's chakra Bakasana bow. Inhaling to center. And exhaling. Tucking the chin. Taking the forearm down. Scooping the belly and drawing back into the fold. Oh. Wiggle the fingers. Roll the wrists. Inhaling forward. Make a fist. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Tuck the thumb in. Tuck the thumb out. Inhaling forward. Let's go what the fuck lean. Ooh. Angry cat tuck. Flat back, tuck the toes, take the gentle stretch into the feet. Inhaling, flat back, flatten the toes, Bakasana bow it. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, and drop back into the fold. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Turn the palms up. Make a fist, thumbs in, make a fist, thumbs out. Inhaling forward. What the fuck lean. Inhaling to center, angry cat tuck. Flat back, tuck the toes, take that stretch. Come down to the forearms. We're going to rock into the balls of the feet. I'm just hanging out here. Nice, lovely stretch through the foot. Right up the plantar fascial ligament into the Achilles tendon and calf muscles. I'm actually feeling this all the way up my hamstring on the left side. Inhaling, come down, tuck the toes, come up to the hands, Bakasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly. Oh, draw back into the fold. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Inhaling forward. What the fuck, lean? God, I love yoga. Sorry, I kind of amped up the energy of my breath. I'm trying to use my breath and filling the lungs to stretch some of those intercostals. Angry cat tuck. Just tilt the hips one way, tilt the hips the other way. Coming on down to the forearms, tuck the toes, roll up into the feet. Take a little press into the right foot. Take a little press into the left foot. Bring the left foot straight up and out. I'm just paralleling the mat. Bend the knee, lift that knee toward the ceiling. Come on down. Lower the knees. Whew. Come up to the hands. Chakravakasana, bow it. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, and drop back into the fold. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Inhaling forward, let the fuck lean. Now you can start moving through the angle of the hips and find that place that you might get a little more stretch. The lovely thing about repetition like this, foot cramp, is that we start finding a little more space, a little more length. Muscles start releasing some of their tension. Angry cat tuck. Rock back a little more deeply. Come down to the forearms. I have to make a little bit of adjustment after that long tilt and step up and in for our calf press. Push down into a heel. Push down into a heel. All right, right leg is going to come straight out. Bend the knee and lift the heel toward the ceiling. Bring that foot down. Lower the knees, flatten the toes. Coming on up to hands and knees, Chakravakasana, bow it. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, draw back. Rock and roll the ankles. Nope, they're not your ankles. They're your wrists. Spread the fingers. Inhaling forward. Let the fuck lean. Angry cat tuck. Rock back a little further. Come down to the forearms. Let's roll into the balls of the feet. Take a press into a heel. Take a press into the heel. Left leg lifts straight out. Give me a little bit more. Bend the knee. Press that foot up. Take it back across the body. Opposite side. Lengthen up. Bring the foot down. Bring the knees down. And now I'm coming to hands and I'm going to bring that left knee straight forward. Runner stretch. This is a modified pigeon. I'm going to worm my right leg back a little bit. This is all about the right side. We're holding for about 4 breaths. And if you think that's 4 breaths too long, I'm right there with you. Son of a bitch. All right, I'm going to bring that right knee back up forward. I'm going to move my left knee back. And we're going to Chakravarkasana bow it. Tuck the chin. Take the forearms down. Scoop the belly. And draw back. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Wiggle the fingers. Roll the wrists. Inhaling forward. What the fuck, lean? I'm going to do that one more time. It just feels good. I'm playing around with the angle. I'm leaning a little deeper. Inhaling center, angry cat tuck. Slowly work your way further back toward the heels, round in the back, round in the back. Come to the forearms, tuck those toes. Step up and in. Press into a heel. Press into a heel. And one more time in both directions. And right leg lifts up. For that parallel, give me a little higher. Bend the knee, push the heel up toward the ceiling, and now take it back across the body. Bring that foot down. Bring the knees down. Come up to the hands. Right knee is now coming straight forward. I'm going to worm my left leg back with my toes. I'm actually going to come up to the tops of my knuckles. Ease my wrists a little bit. Just remember, we're going to hang out here for 4 deep, balanced breaths. All right, I'm going to move my left knee forward. I'm going to take my right knee back. And let Chakravarkasana bow it. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, draw back into the fold. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Take a little rock, side to side. Woo, coming on forward. What the fuck, lean. What the fuck, lean. Inhaling at center, angry cat tuck. Let's go slow, go slow. Really lengthen that roundness of low back. Lower the forearms, coming on forward. Tuck the toes. Step forward. Push into a heel. I am not so concerned about hyperextension of the knee here. I mean, if you can give me a little tiny release and a little bit of squish, that's fine. If you can't, not worried about it. The longer we can get out of these calves over time, then you'll be able to give me that little tiny squish. Left leg lifts. Lift it up nice and high. Bend the knee. Take that knee back across the body. Bring that foot down. Bring the knees down. Come up to the hands. Left knee. It's coming forward. Adjust my pants. All right, I'm gonna come to the tops of my knuckles. I'm gonna worm this back, this right leg further away. I'm going to bring that right knee in. Now, I'm going to go into pigeon pose. You can take a Z sit if you want. I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to take the left ankle and rotate it in front of that hip, pigeon pose, right? Or you can rock over to this hip and take that release valve, right? This is a modified Z. It's up to you. If you're going to take pigeon, your hips are in balance. I'm coming down to the forearms. And now I've shifted this from my right side to my left side. Wiggle the toes. Unclench the teeth. All right, I'm going to walk my hands up. The right foot comes forward first. Then we rotate that left foot. And now we're going to come back to the knees and Chakravarkasana bow it. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, and drop those hips back toward the heels. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Inhaling forward. What the fuck, lean. Taking it to the other side. Angry cat tuck. And slowly, really stay round in that low back. Forearms come to the mat, tuck the toes, rock up into the feet. I'm going to move forward a little bit more. I want to push into a heel. Stay lifted up out of the shoulders. Right leg's going to lift a little high, bend the knee, take the heel across the back of the body. Bring that toe back down, come to the knees, lift up to the hands. All right, right knee is coming forward. We're going to take the runner stretch first. Tuck that toe back. So again, this runner stretch is always about, mostly, not always, the left side. My right knee's forward. I'm into the left side of the body. All right. I'm going to bring my right knee in. I'm going to rotate my left ankle. Nope, it's my right ankle. Into pigeon. Again, you can take that Z sit. We're transferring the stretch from the left side of the body to the right side of the body. I'm going to rock my left knee forward with my toe, come up to my hands, Rotate that right knee back and take my Chakravarkasana bow. Wiggle those toes. I'm getting a cramp in my left foot. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, and draw back into the fold. Little rock side to side. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Coming on forward. What the fuck, lean. Inhaling and taking it to the other side. Angry cat lift. Coming down to the forearms, tuck those toes. Take a little step forward. I'm going to push down. Actually, I'm going to tuck my right foot behind my left, and I'm holding. I'm going to tuck my right foot, or plant my right foot, tuck my left foot. All right, left foot is going to come straight out and up. Bend the knee. Take that toe back, across the body. Bring that foot down, come to the knees. We're going to go right into our pigeon. Or your modified Z. We're going to add Ekapada Ustrasana and then a frog pose. So that's where we're headed. Coming on up, bring that back knee in. I'm going to lengthen this foot up and out, left foot. Now I'm sweeping it around to an modified camel pose. Ekapada, single-legged camel variation. Just a different way to approach it. Lengthen the front leg, Hanuman bow, soft in that knee. Be real light and high in this fold. We haven't done a ton with our hamstring. All right, we're heel toeing around, bringing the knees back. Chakravarkasana bow it. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, draw back, wiggle the fingers. Inhaling forward. Let's take a what the fuck lean. And switch. Angry cat tuck. Coming forward to the forearms, tucking the toes, step up. I'm having a hot flash. Push down into a heel, tuck the other leg around it. Stay lifted up out of those shoulders. I felt myself sagging. Switch. Bringing those feet down, tuck the toes. Whew. Coming on up. We're going right leg out for our pigeon pose. I'm going to turn up I'm going to grab a little drink of water. Sorry, having a hot flash. A power surge. All right, I'm going to come on out of here. So my left knee moves forward. My right leg is going to stretch up. I'm going to walk that foot or sweep that foot around the front and now bring it forward for my single-legged camel variation, Ekapada Ustrasana. You will never see me do a full camel pose because I think it's bullshit. Most of us don't have the back support, the strength in the core, nor the flexibility of our transverse abdominis to make that not a back cruncher. Oh. Lengthen the leg. Take a little bow. Apparently, this is a holiday weekend for some of you. If you've got Monday off, or maybe you had today off, heel toe that foot around. We're going to go into our frog pose. I'm going to pull my pants. Tuck the toes. Move those knees out. Drop the hips. Make a little rock side to side. We're coming into our frog. Now, you can stay here. This is going to be powerful enough. Come to the knuckles and let those adductors and hip flexors stretch. That's up to you. If you want to make this a little stronger, come on down to the forearms. So far, knock on wood, we're recording. Of course, right? I have to return it because I've made all the paperwork and got all the things set up to send it back, and now it's working. This was another rich thing. Over an hour I was on with customer service while they're trying to assure me that they're going to replace it, even though all of the paperwork says repair. And they sent me a $5 store credit. That was really insulting. Like, don't send me squat. If you're not going to send me 25 or 50 bucks, don't send me squat. $5 on a digital camera site. Are we holding this a little bit long? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right, bring a knee in. Bring the other knee in. Take a little fold. Let's walk it forward, and we're going to come to our backs. I'm moving my blanket out of the way. I'm going to blow my nose. I'm having a little allergy issue. Grab a drink. Oh, God, I love fucking yoga. So good. All right, coming on back. Bring those knees up. Give them a squeeze. Take just a little sway with the knees only. All right. Hands to the insides of the knees pressed out. Rock and roll the ankles. Point and flex the toes. I'm going to go ahead and take a hold of my right ankle. And I'm going to lengthen out the left leg. I was actually looking for my strap. I don't know where it's at. Bring that left foot in. Take a hold of the shin. Lengthen out the right leg. Push the heel away from the hip. Bring that foot in. Give those knees a little squeeze. Let's go figure four. So I'm putting, not figure four, windshield wiper sweeps. Dropping those knees over to one side. Let's lower the knees over to one side. Draw it on up and switch. So this is an opposite stretch to the pigeon pose, right? The pigeon pose is internal rotation. Windshield wiper sweep is external rotation. So we're going to go to the first side. I started with the right. And I'm going to take my right foot over top of the left knee, and I'm taking 4 deep balanced breaths here. Working these hip flexors. Little piriformis stretching. Maybe some glute med. And then I'm going to unwind that leg and bring it back. And now we're going to go to the other side. And I'm going to take that outside leg and rest it on the top of the, or I guess this is the inside leg over the top of the outside leg. Unwind that leg. Oh. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and take some Apanasana. Tuck those fingertips over the tops of the knees. Inhale at center. Exhale, draw the knees up toward the body, little tuck of the tailbone. Oh, son of a gun. Inhale, unwind. Exhale. And one more time. Give them a squeeze. All right, we're going to move ourselves into Chakravarkasana bow. Nope, that is not what we're doing. We're going to Shavasana. Final relaxation. Check in with your body temperature. We're approaching the season where we're not necessarily worried about a cool down, but if you like a chilly room, if you've got your air conditioner or your fan blowing on you, you might want to add a layer. We're going to go full relaxation. We're going to go for this is at least, let's see. This is at least a 7-minute process. So I want you to be comfortable. You can go full relaxation, legs extended, arms at your sides. Palms up. If you're feeling tension here or you're not comfortable, some people aren't, tuck a pillow underneath your knees. Roll a towel or a blanket right underneath your neck, and you can put your arms wherever you want, on your ribs, in cactus. You can go into your Shavasana. You figure it out. If that's not going to work for you, you can go feet on the floor, knees to the ceiling. And again, your arms can be wherever you're at, and your knees will tent in a little bit. If you're gestating a human being fully and completely by your own autonomous will, and you have 100% access to reproductive rights and care, lay on the side you're allowed to lay on with a pillow between your knees, or grab your body bolster, hook your arm over it, and support your head. I know Tom is laying on his belly with his forehead resting on the back of his hands. So, it's all up to you. There's no right way to do this. It's just what's going to work. Pulling your attention and awareness into the state and quality of your forehead. I want you to notice all of the tiny little muscles and nerve endings across the forehead, into the temples, and up to the top of your head. Unclench the teeth. Let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth. Give me a little shake of the head, no. Give me a little shimmy of the shoulders. Shake out those arms. Roll the ankles. Wiggle the fingers. And then let the upper body go heavy toward the floor. Notice the length of spine from the base of the neck down through the shoulder blades into the rib cage. Follow each individual rib and where it connects down into the hips and through the tailbone. Lift the hips and then relax the tailbone toward the mat. Feel heavy and relaxed through the torso. Give me a little tension through the quads and the hamstrings. Just clench those muscles and then let them release their energy. Flex the calves, wiggle the toes, roll the ankles, and then let the legs release their energy into the floor. Move that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking. And now we're checking in. What is scratching at your awareness? There might be some noise. There might be some things trying to get your attention now that we've created a lovely space in our minds. We want to hold that space silently. Just shush those things. They don't need it. You don't, pretend you're a 70s mom on the phone. One of those long cords in the kitchen. Just shush those little noisy things away. Move that silence into the awareness of your breath and just follow that inhale and exhale as you breathe. pull some deeper breaths into the lungs, big filling inhales, big silent exhales. Actually, yeah, sighing. Did I say sighing? Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. Take those arms out to the side and take a big yawn, reach out to the T. Bring your knee up, give it a squeeze. Bring the other knee up and give it a squeeze. Little rock, side to side. Roll from one hip across the back of the body and to the other. Now, you're in your own space, so you get to do whatever you want. If you want to stay here a little bit longer, work yourself off the floor more gradually, feel free. I am rocking all the way over to one side to peel my upper body off the mat and move myself into a comfortable seated position. Now, that might be different on this side of the practice than it was at the beginning. Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking. Into the state and quality of your physicality. Physical form. How are you feeling on this end of the practice? You might be noticing something new. That's perfectly normal. We've released some tension in other parts, and we're noticing where we're having more tension. That's good. That's fine. Don't own it. Don't judge it. Just listen. Take that feedback and let it go. Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your breath. I want you to notice how you feel breathing into and out of the lungs. And let's move our attention and awareness into the state and quality of our thinking. Now, I don't know where you are in your day, but let's anchor that silence. Let's let those things that have been trying to grab our attention or crowd our to-do list off to the side. Let's just leave it silent, right? Anchor that. And be at peace, be calm, and give yourself that time, particularly if you're going to bed. If you're going to bed, get thee into bed. If you're not, even if you're not, if you're going to move through the day or you're going to do something else, just try to keep your to-do list at a half speed, at least for a little while. Letting go of practice, blinking your eyes open. You can take this nice, lovely little reach out. Taking a moment to honor your body for doing what you asked it to do today and all the hard work it does to get you from one end of the week to the other. Please acknowledge that some days we're way up here and some days we're way down here. Some days we're right here full of rage and some days we're way up here full of joy. And that could actually change during the day. That's okay. Give yourself that room, okay? Grace and kindness, my people, I honestly don't have any. I email my reps once a week. There's 3 of them, and I know Bulwart is not listening to me, but the other 2 are Democrats, so I'm emailing them. I've emailed the governor. I pick your things and make a phone call, leave a message, or shoot an email. if you have the means and the room to go and be outside and be loud and have that, good on you. Love the people in your lives. Give the people close to you, really appreciate what we have for now, the privileges that we have, the best we can. That's all I've got. Ciao.